I have got an admission in 2018 and I was not even 18 at that time. Starting you be for 3 years in your hostel only. I personally enjoyed and even studied in Russia because after all we are paying a lot of money. Making Russian friends is an advantage for us because we'll get to learn Russian also. In June you will be starting internship, so it's better to spend your time with your family now because in this doctor's life you won't be getting enough time for yourself. Prepare for your NEET UG. If it's not happening, that's not in your hand. You can just go choose some good university rather than getting a seat and paying a lot of money here. You can just move abroad. At least you will gain some experience. This is Dr.Syed Sufiyan from Mari State University, Russia. I belong to Hyderabad, India. I have just graduated in July 2024 and cleared my FMGE exam in Jan 2025 with the score of 173. I'm feeling like blessed and very fortunate to clear this exam in a very first attempt. I personally enjoyed and even studied in Russia because after all we are paying a lot of money, so it's better just not be studying always. You should be traveling too. So I've traveled a lot and I have personally started focusing on this FMG from mid fourth year, and later after coming from Russia, after graduating, I've just joined some coaching classes and there I've totally dedicated my 6 months of preparation. There were some of my friends who couldn't make it. I can say like it's 70% hard work and 30% is by luck. So maybe this time they couldn't pass, but yes, in July they will surely. So just revise. You can't do anything else. Just revise whatever you have learned in the past 6 months. You can just do that, and due to less time, whichever topics you have not seen, just revise those topics. I have got an admission in 2018 and I was not even 18 at that time, and for the first time I went to Russia and away from the house. Basically it was a very tough time for me. Like 1 or 2 months I was like totally homesickness. There was a lot of homesickness, but later your roommates, your friends, they were like, you just get used to it, and getting new friendships, going into new friends, making new friends, everything will be like good over there. And in the final year it was like you will be studying a lot in the final year for the Russian exam also. So final year was a bit stressed out, but eventually the past 5 years were very good and happening. Eventually Russia is a very welcoming country, so the nationals over there, they will also be like, they wanted to be your friends, so you can be that. And being like making Russian friends is an advantage for us because we'll get to learn Russian also, a new language we can get to know. It's easy to make friends, just keep talking and discussing about studies and everything, their culture. My parents were, of course, Alhamdulillah, they were very supportive to me, especially my dad. He just said, you just study, don't focus on financial things or anything. You just focus on your studies, that's it. My friends who were in Russia, they also supported me a lot. We used to discuss and gain knowledge, like whatever they are having knowledge, they used to share to me, and I used to share my knowledge to them. Starting you be for 3 years in your hostel only because there you will get more kind of experience rather than in apartment. If you want to shift apartment, you can shift after 3 years because you will be dedicating more time to your studies and all. In hostel it's very good, very fun, having like lot of friends staying with you. You can study, you can discuss, you can enjoy with them. So hostel life is also good, and apartment have their own benefits and cons. After getting my result, everyone were happy first of all at my home. But days were passing and I was just passing my time. I was thinking I'll go and join some hospital, but I couldn't do. So I'm just giving my time presently. After, like, in June you will be starting internship, so it's better to spend your time with your family now, because in this doctor's life you won't be getting enough time for yourself. So it's better to enjoy these 2 or 3 months. Later you can focus on your studies also. Once you get into that zone, you'll always be in that zone only. Prepare for your NEET UG. If it's not happening, that's not in your hand. You can just go choose some good university. Rather than getting a seat and paying a lot of money here, you can just move abroad. At least you will gain some experience and you'll see the another world basically. So it's better to move abroad rather than paying a lot of donations here. And personally, the examination is getting tougher like every year. So I would recommend, if you are in first year, second year, start preparing, so that you can give another exams like USMLE or PLAB even when you are in your university. So it's better to start now.